OverDose Vapes. Keep your coils tight. Keep your wicks wet.
Hello and welcome back to OverDose Vapes. This is Travis taking a look at some e-liquid, and this is one that slipped through the cracks, and I don't know how, but it did. So we're doing it now. Better late than never. You might be familiar with the hat I'm always wearing. This is a new version of it, but I've been wearing the old Righteous Awakened Elixir's hat for a long time, since we originally reviewed their line of e-liquids. And if you don't remember the Righteous Awakened Elixir's line of e-liquids, go check out the reviews. They were all really, really special e-liquids, very unusual blends that worked really well. Some of the best e-liquids I've had, and I will say this, one of the best complete lines of e-liquid. Like as a whole, taken as a whole, it was just superbly done. Most of the time, in a line of e-liquids, just like an album, for instance, there would be one or two that you like a lot, but the rest kind of you could take or leave. You know, like a good album comes out, and you like maybe there's like one or two songs you like, but the rest you're like, whatever. This was a line that like liquid after liquid was hit after hit, and yeah, we really enjoyed it. And so during that time, there was this was a liquid that was a part of that line, but we just never, for some reason, never reviewed. So I was talking to the people over there at Righteous, and because I saw they had a new hat out, so I said, "What's up with the new hat?" And so they sent this out, and they sent it. You never reviewed Right Cross, which is what I'm reviewing right now. And they said, "Why don't you go ahead and review that while you're at it, and we'll send you a hat." And so I said, "Hey, for a hat, I'll do just about anything." So got the hat, looking at the e-liquid, and on top of that, not only did I get a new hat, but I got a hat for one of y'all out there too. So if you want to be like me, you want to wear the Righteous Awakened Elixir's hat, and you want a bottle of Right Cross for yourself, a 60 ml Max VG bottle of Right Cross, stay till the end and I'll tell you how you can get that, okay? So talking about a hat, talking about a bottle, stick around and we'll get that figured out at the end. But before that, we're going to do a review of Right Cross. Now, what is Right Cross? It's supposed to be like Hawaiian Punch. You get a punch, Right Cross, one of those kind of deals. But so what does that mean, right? Well, let me pull up I got the little website going on here. So basically, the flavor notes that they're saying it has is pineapple, dragon fruit, strawberry, kiwi, mango, juicy orange, and guava. Now that's a lot of stuff. Hawaiian Punch to me just tasted like red, but apparently that's what it was. And so we're going to have to see. I think I would prefer to taste those flavors as opposed to just red liquid. So hopefully it's a little bit better than the old Hawaiian Punch drink was. Do they still make that? I'm not sure if they do. But either way, let's go up close. Check out this bottle. Out of all the bottles, this is actually the most plain. The rest of their bottles all had very vibrant colors and were extremely well designed. I just find this one to be a little bit plain. It's not bad or anything. It has their symbol on it, or there's their logo on it, and it's just black and gold. It's very classy. Just not as vibrant as the other ones, but I'll let you see it for yourself. Let's take a look. Smells very tropical. A little bit powdery, the smell is, and a little bit flowery. But that doesn't mean it's not going to be good. It's just what I'm getting. It definitely has a little bit of a, it's hard to explain, but it's like a powdered candy flavor. The texture of it, it's a little bit powdery. It's way less perfumey. Well, it's not perfumey tasting. It had a little bit of a perfumey kind of flowery aroma to it, and even vaped it does. But the flavor is definitely not what I would call perfumey at all, which is, thank God. And the predominant flavor that I get is orange. But a good orange. It's really like when they say juicy orange, it really does taste like orange juice, like a juicy orange juice kind of flavor. It's definitely the predominant flavor, with little hints of what I would say are the strawberry, but I don't get a lot of the tropical. For me, that's good. I'm not a big fan of tropical flavors, like, guava and dragon fruit and those kind of things. They just don't work well for me in vape if they're done too heavily. And in this case, they're definitely not a heavy part of this flavor. They're more of supporting elements and seem to be doing their job quite well. I could vape this. Amazingly, I could vape this. It's a very light. It's very the flavor's not overpowering. It does have a good saturation, but it's not too heavy on my taste buds. Like, there is a small aftertaste of orange, but it doesn't last too long. It doesn't overstay its welcome. I don't feel like sickened by it. It's not too sweet. It's a very authentic fruit flavor. To me, it does not taste like Hawaiian Punch at all. But that's a good thing for me. I don't want a vape that tastes like, like Hawaiian Punch. I didn't really care for that drink, so for me, this tastes more like just a really good fruit juice, like an orange juice with some strawberries in it. Not a smoothie per se, but like when you go to like one of those juice places and they have, like fresh squeezed juices. That's kind of like the vibe I get from this. With just some subtle kind of undertones of a little bit of like some candy. Like I was talking about, the texture's a little bit candy-ish. A little bit like powder kind of candy. Not necessarily pixie sticks, but maybe like a Smartie kind of texture. I get a little bit of that in here. It's very cloudy. But all of the Righteous flavors have always been cloudy. So that is not a problem for this company. They do clouds right. But they don't sacrifice. That's another thing about Righteous. They don't sacrifice clouds for flavor or vice versa. It's got a chock full of flavor, but it still has good clouds. So it can be done, and it can be done well. Righteous has proven that time and time again. The more I vape it, you definitely do get guava and mango, but they're very, very much supporting elements. They are not the stars of the show. The stars of the show is 100% the orange with a lot of strawberry as well. It's like a strawberry orange liquid. That's how I would classify it. Like if somebody was like, hey, what are you vaping? I would probably tell them, it's like orange and strawberry mostly. As you can tell, I mean, I'm vaping the hell out of it here. And if I didn't like it, I would have taken a couple of vapes and been like, it's not for me. I actually like this. Surprisingly, I like this a lot. This is not a bad liquid. I went into this expecting to dislike it 100%. But I don't. I really, really don't. Some things that I wish it had a little bit more of. The pineapple, actually, if the other flavors are done this well, a little bit of pineapple to kind of brighten it up a little bit might have been a welcome addition. And it does say it has pineapple. I just don't get that in this mix. So, that's something that I would like to see more of. And it just doesn't have that. Another thing that I would say that would be a con for me is that the orange is done so well in the sense that it's like an authentic ripe orange flavor, like an actual fruit as opposed to a candy. It's not like a Tic Tac. So it kind of clashes with the fact that there are some elements in here that do come across a little bit artificial, a little bit like candy or Hawaiian Punch-ish, like kind of like an artificial flavored drink flavor. So those flavors do a little bit of a contradiction there, but again, like I said, the winner in this mix is definitely the authentic over the artificial. But it does distract a little bit from the good parts of the flavor are taken away from a tad by the fact that there is this artificial element kind of in the background. So to score it, if you like fruits, I think it's a no-brainer. I think you definitely would probably enjoy this, especially if you're like a citrus fruit vape kind of person. This is actually really well done for a citrus e-liquid, which is pretty rare. You don't see a lot of pure fruit citrus liquids that are done well. So, if you're looking for that, I would say it's a pickup. For me, I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5. It's not something I would personally vape on a regular basis. I mean, I am vaping it now. I don't hate it. I think it's very well done, but I wouldn't go buy it myself. And so I try to reserve things like 4 and above to things that I would, personally buy or that I think are must-buys. I think this is a must-buy for a certain type of vapor, just not for everybody. So, but if you're interested in getting a bottle of this yourself and trying it, why don't you go ahead and leave a comment below letting me know what your favorite video that we did here at OverDose Vapes on the Righteous Awakened Elixirs line. All you gotta do is go through our past videos, find the Righteous Awakened Elixirs videos, watch them, let me know what your favorite one of those videos was, and yeah, leave a comment below letting me know, and you will be entered to win not only a bottle of a Right Cross for yourself, 60 mils here, max VG in 3 milligram, but also a, I don't know what I did with it. Oh, there it is. But also a very, very nice Righteous Awakened Elixirs hat. And if we ever see each other in person, we'll be twinsies. So there's that. How could you pass that up? So thank you so much to Righteous Awakened Elixirs for sending out this liquid for reveal and for supplying this excellent product for a giveaway, including the hat and everything. And thank you guys so much for watching, and make sure you enter the contest so you guys can try it yourself. And until next time, keep your coils tight. We'll see you then. Peace out. Much love.